I talked to somebody in the plane, a Chinese businessman, and he told me when he arrives at the airport, he needs to drive 5 hours with his car to reach his home in Chongqing. That's crazy. And I know this character, I think it's from a Chinese cartoon movie, which is actually one of the biggest grossing cartoon movies ever produced. And now you know why Chongqing is the 8D city. With terrain like this, guys, you have to build crazy stairs and elevators. Oh yeah, guys, another day in the biggest city in the world. And today we're gonna explore some parts of Chongqing that you maybe have not seen before, because of course the city center and all the beautiful lights and amazing architecture is highlighted on social media quite a lot. So we thought today we want to go to maybe some different areas in Chongqing and explore how the people live here, how the other areas look like, and just see like what this 82,000 square meter city has to offer. Linjiangmen station, guys. So guys, let's take the metro. Today is, by the way, beautiful weather, not so rainy like the last days, so let's enter here. You can see here we are in a travel group right now. So guys, we're gonna go with the metro 1 hour into the outskirts. Well guys, we are again in line 2, so we're driving through the house again, and I think that's why most people are in here. But we're taking the line quite a bit longer today. Okay guys, we are made it. Roughly 13 stations and 30-minute drive, and we're still in a quite urban area. So I think this doesn't end here. This city will not end being a city. At least I think not that we're gonna go and get a town view or something. Yeah. I talked to somebody in the plane, a Chinese businessman, and he told me when he arrives at the airport, he needs to drive 5 hours with his car to reach his home in Chongqing. That's crazy, 5 hours of commute. So we're transferring now to line 18 and driving, I think, 5 more stations. So let's do that, guys, and see where we land. But what you definitely have to say, the metro system is so easy to navigate. You really have big signs that clearly state like where to go, what to do, also in English, so that's a big upside for us. So we're walking now this metro highway tunnel. Guys, look at this here. Still looks like the city center of some other cities. I really have to say we drove now over 20 minutes outside, and in some other cities it's like already the end of the city. And here you feel like you're in the city center. Yeah, maybe you just drive 1 metro station. It's really crazy. Yeah, that is the sheer size of this city. It's just amazing. And guys, back into the ground again. Huge elevator. Really interesting to see always. And now we're driving outside more, but first it's down in the ground again. And what I really like is like all the metro stations have the same look, and they are all really clean, like even the ones that are quite far outside. So it's also a big upside. As we said in the last videos, the train station in Europe do lack quite a bit nowadays, especially with cleanliness, but that's not a problem at all here. Okay guys, we arrived at the metro station and it already looks quite artistic. I think it's like a more art kind of quarter of the city. So let's see, let's experience it. I don't know if it's so touristic or not, but the characters look really cute here. So we're gonna get out here now and see where we landed here. Okay guys, where did we land here? It looks everything here a little bit like artistic and a little bit like graffiti. So let's be careful here with the roads, because the cars can be sometimes a little bit tricky. But what I have to say, today the weather is so amazing, because the last days we had a little bit of rain, but this day the sun is shining, blue sky, which we haven't seen for over 3 days here. And I think we are both hungry. Let's grab something to eat. The menus here look quite a little bit different than in the city center. In the city center, what we saw so far, they sell like 5-6 dishes which are really famous. And yeah, so let's see what we can find, guys. I'm hungry, let's go. Okay guys, since 1940. So our goal today is just to explore a lot of areas here in Chongqing, which are a little bit different to the central area where like all the people gather and where like everybody knows it. But I think this is really a quite different side, which you don't really see that much normally in China. But it's cool to experience also a little bit different side or face of a city that is often just shown for like the
cyberpunk aesthetic,
the views and the skylines.
So I think if it's the biggest city in the world, it has to have a lot of places, guys.
That's true. So let's explore here and grab something to eat here because I'm getting quite hungry. And then I think we're just gonna head on. But first, let's enjoy this because I think it's really a unique look on the city.
I swear the cars here look so funny. I mean, what is this? What is this? This is a car with 3 wheels. Let's pass by here quick. It's a car with 3 wheels. Really interesting, guys. So that we also haven't seen so far. And what you also have to say, now that we are more outside, you see definitely that there's less EV cars than in the city center. A lot more of like engine cars, diesel. But a lot of shops also. So food is a big thing here, I think so.
I think it's always a big thing in China, no matter where you go. And what's also always a big thing is these guys playing cards and playing Chinese board games. You see it literally everywhere in the city. It's always like a group of old men. I think they're all retired because you retire quite early. With 55 you retire here in China, we heard. So they're enjoying their days, playing some games.
Best life.
Yeah, man.
Retiring with 55 in China? No, I think we should move to China.
And I know this character. I think it's from a Chinese cartoon movie, which is actually one of the biggest grossing cartoon movies ever produced. I didn't see it yet, so you can let us know if it's worth watching. But the character design is amazing and you see it quite a lot here, so I think it's very popular. So I would love to see it, but I think I have to see it with English subtitles.
No, it's this anime. So I really don't know where we ended up here, but this is definitely a really interesting side of the city. I mean, look at this. Wow, very interesting to see and amazing that we landed here. So definitely check that out if you come here. There's a really different look of Chongqing, the cyber city. It's more like the art city here.
Yeah, we ended up in the metro station Sichuan Fine Art Institute, I think it's called. And you see a lot of graffiti, which now that I think about it, I didn't see at all like in the city.
Even the power banks didn't get spared, guys. Really a drastic change, but
you can buy your paints.
A pleasant change. You can. What? I can draw myself on the wall? No, not that we get come in jail for this. Yeah. No, let's don't do that. If some weird foreigners paints your house and then someone comes and say, hey, what you do for my house? So rather don't do that. But let us know in the comments if you know, guys. Maybe there's also a school here, or like where you can study arts or something. And literally they covered the whole neighborhood, even the house here, everything, the walls, every wall here, besides this one. This is a no-go, I think. You're not allowed to touch that one.
But it's really, I have to say, it's such a nice and bright look. I really like it. It's
really,
so colorful.
Really a different side of Chongqing, guys. So I think nobody showed you this side of Chongqing. Some even leave their pencils here after they draw.
After I make you my heart and then I leave.
Oh, I'm hungry, man.
Yeah,
hungry.
Me too.
Let's get some local food, guys. What do you guys, if we have some locals here in the comments of Chongqing, what is your favorite food and what should we eat? Guys, I'm starving. Guys, the whole city, even the floor, they painted the signs. They painted the whole houses here, at least where they could reach it. That is a really interesting thing here, I have to say that. Over there, this house is a graffiti city. And the vehicles are also really interesting. And a lot of EVs.
But one thing never changes, no matter in which area you go here, the stairs follow you. I swear, the height we walked in the last couple of days here, oh my god. You see it's straight up wall, we're climbing here now some stairs and it looks like jungle suddenly. So that's really interesting here in Chongqing. You never know on which floor you are, even if you're outside. Okay guys, time to eat something. I think this looks like the foods we know here from Chongqing, but let's see about it. It looks quite nice, the restaurant, also really artistic interior. So let's sit down here. Nick is already inside and grab something to eat.
Oi, who's this little friend, huh? Oh, so fine.
And as always, the menus on Alipay. So we're gonna search out something here, and then it's finally time for some food. Hey guys, the order is finished. It took some while, but we got some
6 dishes we ordered, guys.
So that's the Chinese cola. How is it?
Tastes so good.
Better than regular?
Similar, but a little bit also different, to say. Especially in the taste when you...
Aftertaste.
Yeah.
Oh, it
A little bit more
smells,
bitter, but it's really good.
smells super intense.
Refreshing.
Wow. Tastes like the Coca-Cola ice, I know. So, really nice, and there's also 2 cats running around. And what you really have to say, the people are like so interested in approaching. I don't think much tourists or white tourists from the west come here. So, and we get talked with a lot, and they helped us with ordering, so it's always really nice. Guys, look at this. We have 2 cat babies here. And look at what portion just arrived, guys. This is my hand, and this is the plate. Now that's a big portion of rice, and I think it's also the first time we eat rice in this city. So far in the city center it was basically just noodles, so that's quite a nice refreshment. The veggie and ginger maybe pickled, or onions pickled, so looks quite different but smells super good. Look at this cat, guys, so cute. Oh yeah, guys, doesn't that look amazing? We got the dry signature spicy noodles, very spicy. It was saying there, and here I believe that this is super spicy. This is signature spicy omelette. I think
the rice is amazing, guys. And
yeah, yours
as always,
also looks really good.
the portions are huge, so let's dig in here.
Yes, in China you will never get hungry, guys. I think that is the best omelette I ever ate. It's very spicy, but the texture and inside so fluffy. I think that's the best omelette I ever ate. Really good. And these noodles are also super creamy and delicious. They call it dry noodles, I think, because there's no soup in it. But really good so far. I have to say, Chongqing, one of my favorite food cultures here in China. The people next to us also ordered the omelette. And this is the best omelette I've ever ate. Really, the best. Wow. And these noodles are also super wow. A little bit too spicy for my likings, but I think that's normal here. Mine has no spice at all, which is the first non-spicy food we ate here, but it's also tasting delicious. Really, guys, I think like fried rice is one of the staple dishes all over China, and it doesn't disappoint. Okay, guys, we're getting some recommendations where we should go and what we also should see here in this area, and then we're gonna head out. Food was absolutely amazing, portions were great, so really amazing find. 52 yuan, really good price also. Okay, guys, what a great meal and really nice people. I feel like the people are so direct here in Chongqing. I really like that. And now there's also a public toilet, but it's also full of graffiti. There's again some games happening, so I feel it's really nice and lively. Chagi, guys, that's a store we also saw all over the city here. So I think it's time. I think it's a tea shop probably. Cha always sounds like chai, like tea.
It's like a girl shop.
So this is basically just a tea shop. So they have a huge selection of different tea brands. So let's order some tea, guys. I think tea is also more popular than coffee in China, or you can leave it in the comments if you know that. Chagi tea.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah.
It looks really good, guys, and it was 16 yuan for one tea. So. Oh yeah, without sugar. That's good, guys. Wow. Really nice taste.
Wow,
Herb.
super refreshing.
Wow.
That's really good.
Perfect. And this store looks absolutely stunning, guys. Look at this. Wow. So I think it's a popular store, no wonder why. Let's enjoy this tea, and I think then we're heading to the next area, drive a little bit more outside and see what we can find. Wow, guys, now we're flying even further outside, but the rivers are still here. I think we're driving about 10 stations, and you can see the city is getting quite a bit greener, but still a lot of skyscrapers. Okay, guys, we made it to Tiaodeng station, and we literally drove like again 50 minutes further outside, so totally with 2 hours I think outside.
And the city doesn't get smaller, guys. This is really the biggest city in the world.
It's really incredible.
How many people do live here? How many people can you put in one city?
So you see, still a lot of living complexes, not as close to each other as maybe in downtown area. So let's get down here. I think there's also a forest park here, so maybe we're heading there, but we have to grab the bus, I think, otherwise it will be quite hard to get around here. But yeah, just amazing, really 2 hours drive with a metro outside and still big skyscrapers. So guys, we're gonna grab a bus here, but you can see in the biggest city in the world, even on the remote places, there's a lot of traffic.
They commute from work home, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wow.
It's right now 6 or 7, so most people I think go home. And you can see, I think in Chongqing you need at least 1 or 2 hours to your workplace.
Bus after bus.
Oh, that's ours, 487. Let's hope that's ours. Let's see how this works here. It's our first time driving bus. I think we have to scan our Alipay probably again, which is good. Let's see. And it worked. Very nice. Okay guys, just 3 stations with the bus. But it's actually quite convenient. With lucky timing, just 1 minute wait. So let's see how we exit here. I think we have to go out in the front again to scan the QR code. But to get around, it's really convenient.
Oh yeah guys, I think it doesn't get more local than that. The Duku Temple.
Forest Park.
Forest Park.
Where did we land here, guys?
So let's explore this nature side. Looks of course epic. So it's a way uphill with a lot of stairs to a temple. There's also a street dog. First street dog I saw in the whole city. Yeah, and it's very smoky here, but it's good that protects you from the mosquitoes. So guys, let's hike up there and see a really different side of Chongqing. So here we have a dog and a cat playing. There's really like nature here. Really different to the city view. I feel like I'm deep into the jungle suddenly. What a strict contrast to where we've been earlier in the city center, but that's really a different side of Chongqing, I think. So guys, let's go up here to the mountain. All over top there's the temple.
It's really nice city escape because we're completely in the forest, and you see like it doesn't look like the city at all anymore. So you need 2 hours to get outside of Chongqing, guys. That's what we learned today. But look at this, it's really nature now here.
It's a nice city escape here. Feels like at home or at the forest, huh?
Yeah, in the village.
In the village. I think that's the map where we're currently at. But nothing is in English, of course. But yeah, I also don't expect that. But
I think there's really no international tourism happening here in this remote part of Chongqing. Yeah. But that's why we came, guys. It's because you always see the shining lights in the cyberpunk city, but Chongqing has so much more to offer. So it's just nice to explore more areas of the city than just city center.
Yeah, because city center we experienced now enough. Did a lot of stuff there, and I have to say the food here outside of the city was also so different than what we saw in the city, at least. So guys, we met a little dog here and 2 nice guys which told us that it's a good way to walk, especially in the evening, have a nice view. So we're doing it, even though the mosquitoes are eating us up. But what a nice adventure suddenly here this video turned into.
It's so different, guys, really. First the art district and now the nature. It's a really different side, but it's so nice to finally get out of the huge city and see something like this.
Steps and steps.
But that's usually in
stairs. I think after this holiday my calf's gonna be big, like Chongqing man.
And now you know why Chongqing is the 8D city. With terrain like this, guys, you have to build crazy stairs and elevators.
What is the city? The most challenging city and the biggest city. But I think the view will be worth it, guys. Wow, guys. Amazing view over the city. But we are not even close to being uphill. But this is a lot of stairs, guys. Damn. Guys, this gets to a real challenge here. We are doing the whole, no, what's that app called?
Temple Run.
Temple Run.
Sure.
You're doing the whole Temple Run experience in real life.
But
in
the
China.
nature feels like so remote suddenly. If you didn't know we came from Chongqing, you would not think we're in the city.
Guys, an amazing adventure here. And you feel like you're in the Jungle suddenly. What are these two crazy foreigners doing here in China? I think not one white foreigner been here. But that's something we're not used to. Hearing a speaker in a park like this, that's really quite strange. But you see, public toilet on top of the mountain also, so that's really nice. I think this is the way to the temple and this is the way back down. So quite a quick hike, but we went also turbo modus to get home before it gets dark. You see Nick is sprinting up to the temple, guys. Wow, epic, guys. We are on top. We did it. We walked up all the stairs. Let's go the last ones, but we are quite done. But actually it was if you're fast, if you like us run, it's like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But look at this. If that isn't epic, wow. See the whole view. Small little temple here. Wow, what an epic view over Chongqing. At least a little bit outskirt part, but you can see how far the city goes. I think the camera does not justice to this. And now that really shows how far you can travel here. This is like the outskirts, and it's still very urban. And you can see even here development, factories being built. You know, you see over there cranes, a huge construction site. So I really feel they also try on keeping this the biggest city in the world. I think it's a lot of development happening. They're really expanding. But what a nice day, guys. But also this day has to end. What a different side of Chongqing. I think this was a really new perspective of what the city offers. A mega city. I mean, the biggest city in the world, guys. No chance you can explore all the city, even if you have like a whole life here, I think. But we tried to get some new views on the city and it was amazing, guys. Really cool side of Chongqing. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. And tomorrow we're gonna film a food video, guys. So if you have some more suggestions what we need to eat here, drop it in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, guys. See you in the next video out of Chongqing. Oh yeah. Hey.